stolen. Marcus Pettersson and scored by the Canucks. 59.1 left. Still a 2-goal game, but the Canucks get their third. Now we might not be done because Demko will probably go back to the bench yet again. Delays, center shot, scored by Pius Suter. It's a 1-goal game, 28.4 seconds to play.
Back-to-back 6-on-5 goals to turn this into a tension convention for the final half minute.
22 seconds left as Vancouver dumps it in. Near side corner, Hronek clogged up by Harley. He just wants to eat the clock. They jam for it. It pops free. Along the wall for Garland. To the left wing side, Hughes. Shot just wide. Rebound in front. They scored. Vancouver has tied it. 5.2 seconds left. 3 goals in the final minute for the Canucks. Impossibly have this game tied.
I would say it's impossible if I hadn't just witnessed it.
He then gets knocked down. Play goes on and scored by Sherwood. Kiefer Sherwood completes one of the most improbable comebacks you'll ever see.
They wants to see them get younger, faster during the offseason. Gets you every time here in Columbus. Go out with a bang, why not?
Yeah, well, it's not really how I want to go out.
Now take a look at the knob. There's 2 knobs. I've never seen this before on the stick for goalie Stevenson, but it's working for him.
Reaching in for that puck there was Jari's feeling good. Oh, Jari.
That looked way worse than it was. He was trying to help him.
He was trying to help him.
I was actually about to commend Nazar. Look at him. Work on your edge work, kids.
Yeah, he's going back till he's 10 years old. Yeah, that's what you do at hockey school. I mean, does it get any classier than that from Jari, too?
Not much shots. Clearly, analytics plays a part in that as far as the game is concerned. Love this hot dog behind us, by the way. As far as the Jets are concerned, though.
That's the penalty box, folks. So it's filling up. Additional minor penalties.
Yeah, the stat sheet they gave us, Brian, at the end of the second period doesn't even reflect the penalties.
Now puts one in front. Pettersson scores! Turning on the left wing boards. Shovels one back. Hronek long shot off a stick and in. Quinn Hughes. Let's go with a wrist shot. Tipped in by Besser. Turns inside the blue line. Hughes wide open. Fakes the shot. Lets it go. Loose puck. Garland scores. Pettersson puts one in front. Joshua scores. One in range and pours.
We find it in section 123 here at the Bell Center. Emil Heineman earlier in the period, his stick flipped into the second row of the crowd. The fan thinks he's got a souvenir to take home with him, but Heineman, as Gary Galley pointed out, said, hold on a sec, I had just hit the post with that stick. I still think there's some goals in it. I'll give him another one. Teamwork from the arena staff, bringing it a few sections over. The explanation to the fan, still goes home with a game stick, and an eruption from the crowd as that gets put to bed. A joyous occasion on this Thursday night in Montreal, John.
A hockey player and his sticks, right? Yeah. A relationship like no other.
That's a fair trade.
Well, it's the game within the game, and this is Mackenzie Weegar, who has the tradition of staying on the ice to be the last person on the ice, but the Ducks wouldn't go away. Zegras, McTavish. Obviously, Weegar wants to put the puck in the net at the last minute. Corey Sarch is joining us in the intermission. Sarchi, what do you make of this little gamesmanship?
It's just a good, friendly little battle out there. I mean, normally I'd be in the dressing room taking my stuff off, so I don't usually get to see these shenanigans go on. But you know what? I had the question, does Mackenzie Weegar give up the home ice advantage when he's on the road? But you were a firm no on that. He stays right out till the bitter end. This is his territory.
He likes to dig in. Gentlemen,
White Cloud. One-timer ripped off the post, and then a wide-open net. Dorofeyev missed it on the rebound.
Comes right down onto the tape. Dorofeyev, I mean, it couldn't have been on the blade more. And he somehow misses the wide-open net as he gets it away in a flash.
Skilled offensive defenseman. Check coughed it up. A stick caught in the feet of Barclay Goodrow. It could be a tripping penalty New York here on that play.
Yeah, look,
Benachet can't believe it.
And talking about, and Kreider just says, stay on your feet to Barclay Goodrow. As we know, Barclay was loved with the New York Rangers. Draws a penalty, though.
And the Ducks fail on their first power play opportunity of the night. And Sandberg sends it right back in and all through the crease. As that went off a stanchion in the corner, Husso had gone behind the net.
This is a weird one. Sandberg goes for the dump in. It goes off the glass. And boy, oh boy, a nervous moment for Billy Husso.
Stars hold it in. Granlund shot on the doorstep. Score! And Jamie Benn does it here on home ice. 400 goals in his fantastic career.
Disrupting netminders. Are they going to call goalie interference on this? It's close. He backs right into the Utah netminder.
It was determined there was goaltender interference, therefore there's no goal.
Number 400 for number 14 comes off the board. The way, then Rantanen ahead. It's Jamie Benn with the step. Benn, backhand, delays, tucks it home for 400. Jamie Benn in tight. And the Stars captain has his 400th career NHL goal.
One of the young, excitable guys on the Stars is rookie Liam Bichsel. Jamie's tucking this in. He drives toward the net. Was it all the way before?
No way.
He drilled it to the back of the net with a dunk.
No way. If that changes, it's turning into a bid at this point.
And then guess what? Falls down, but you know why? Lost the blade.
Oh.
Needs a little help from Parsonen. Scrambling. I mean, it's just impossible. And it does a pretty good job getting over there.
Yeah. Which one's you? Which one's me?
I'm the guy to the left there with you're the guy with the heavy set eyebrows. I don't know which one is Statler, which one's Waldorf.
Pastrnak over the line, looking for Geekie, throws it to him, and Geekie puts that off the crossbar. The rebound, they score. David Pastrnak finds the back of the net for his team-leading 43rd goal of the season. That's if Geekie's initial blast didn't go in. In any event, Boston's up 3-zip. The two guys that combined for it. Here's a look. Oh, yeah, that's in. Oh, wow. So Geekie's going to get the goal.
Washington fell behind its last game at home Thursday night to Carolina, 2-0. Shepherd left the net and they score. The officials are talking about this when the puck was out by the blue line and Matejchuk put it into the empty net.
There is no goal on the play. It went directly in off of the linesman.
Oh yeah, it hits the linesman who is not in play, and it goes directly into the net.
Who has a goal today? And the officials stop the play. They're going to send a couple more to the box.
So Voronkov's on the ice. He's supposed to be in the penalty box. He's like, what am I doing? So no, he didn't know he had a penalty. Somebody just realized. Dean Evason didn't know he had a penalty. So now the players are trying to figure out.
Columbus, number 10, received a 10-minute misconduct earlier in the period. He was no longer eligible, and then he was on the ice, so there was an illegal player for Columbus on the ice. They have a minor penalty for an illegal player, and number 10 for Columbus is still removed from the hockey game.
I don't think the Columbus folks knew that Voronkov had been given the misconduct penalty.
Well, I can tell you who else didn't know, and that's the guy that's yelling at John McIsaac there. He's like, I had no idea he was supposed to be in the room.
Off a stick. Here's Foligno chasing. Again, Hellebuck comes way out to play it. Again, he comes it up. Foligno on the puck. Takes a shot. Scores! Another shorty. It's Foligno. And the Hawks take a 1-0 lead.
Nazar challenged. Hellebuck went to play it. There he tries to go in the backhand, which is a very difficult play to make, and an ill-advised one. And basically, the captain, Nick Foligno, makes him pay.
Washington, number 43, 2 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct and a 10-minute misconduct.
Well, as soon as the goal was scored, Wilson went right over to the officials, arguing that there should have been a penalty on Fantilli.
Hayes, his pass gets through to Malkin, and there's Allen again. He thinks he's on top of it, but it's poked through.
Luke Hughes put it in his own net.
Allen was trying to cover it up. He thought he had it under his glove, and eventually it goes in. Pittsburgh cuts the deficit to 2-1.
Yeah, you see the frustration on Luke Hughes' face as that puck was between the skate. Luke Hughes tried to pull that puck. It was sitting on the left skate, actually, of Jake Allen. This is a game of inches.
Lagesson sends this one across the line. Long wrist shot, high, bounced out in front, and Mott has scored. Vasilevsky had no idea where that was. It dropped at his feet, and Mott was there to make sure that it got over the goal line, and it's 2-1 Detroit.
He expects it to come out the other side. See where he's looking? Now he feels it off the back of his foot, and when he doesn't see it, it's like, whoops. But Mott in the right place at the right time, and good reaction.
And Jake Evans is trying to walk around Petrie, but Detroit shoots it in. Look up! Puck what a weird bounce. This is a for sure goal.
Get ready for the next game.
In the slot, moving laterally, the backhand score! Holmstrom to the trailer. Mayfield scores. Closing seconds. Stamkos score! Shea again to Stamkos score! It was tiptoed, and it's a 6-6 tie.
Wow, what a sequence.
D'Angelo, full speed. D'Angelo broke the stick. It's picked up. Holmstrom in tight, hit the post. Oh my Laundry, what are we going to see next?
I have no idea.
It's chaos. Here's Svechkov, he scores! The wildest game of the year ends in a Nashville victory.
Fiala, LaFerriere, they win the draw. Byfield does. Burrows a backhander to the net save. Score! Byfield on the rebound.
One hand was all that was needed from Quinton Byfield. Yes, he scooped it with one hand, and then he puts it in with a save. He's grabbing the stick of the defender, down, and then in behind. Wow. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
He's got Teravainen with him. Teravainen slows it down. Nazar scores! Frank Nazar, shorthanded, 1-0 Hawks. Ta-da! There it is. Oh, it comes back into his pad. Yeah, you see it there.
Ah, okay. It was readjusting his pants, so that would make sense.
First for the Hawks in the shootout on Montembeault. Bobble got it back, makes a move, and scores on the backhand. Locks it for a second, recovered in time, goes upstairs.
Are they still debating whether or not that Nazar puck was in the net or not? Remember, they never found the puck. I bet that's what it is. Look at Montembeault is still looking underneath, and he's looking for the puck.
I'm sure what Marty St. Louis not happy, but yeah, it's still pretty clearly in. It's still there.
It's right there.
Yeah. There's that doubt.
I get on the bench and I go up to Fliggy and I'm like, I scored, right? He goes, no, nice try, bro. I'm like, what? Like, I scored. I know I scored, you know? And everyone's like, oh, nice try, though. You know, it's all right.
Vegas skates the other way. Drop pass and a shot. Rebound on the skate and in. I think it hit Mancini in the skate after Lankinen made the initial stop. And a second bit of a fluke goal in consecutive nights for Vegas makes it 2-1.
And it goes off the heel of Mancini, who is looking to defend in front of the net.
Milan heading for the net, cuts to his left and scores! First National Hockey League goal for the 28-year-old Cornell grad.
After the coach's challenge by Edmonton, the play was determined to be offside.
No goal.
Look at that reaction.
Harley protects the puck from Lazat. Bumps into Ceci. Danton Heinen to Lazat. Score! Pittsburgh has the lead as they take advantage of the Ceci-Harley collision.
Pittsburgh takes advantage of a mistake here by Dallas as Harley has this puck. He looks like he's going to lose it, so Ceci comes over. They run into each other. Great pass there from Heinen. One-timer from Lazat.
Final minute of this opening period. Knies with a steal. The Michigan hammers Lincoln. Stopped it. Wow. Knies came close. How many times have we seen that for the Leafs this year?
I think
the closest call.
Yeah, that was as close. It went right against his arm.
And when they needed a big save, they got it from Eric Comrie. And for Comrie, the second shot this season, the fourth in his career, he stopped all 27, and the Jets beat the Golden Knights 4-0.
Against Colorado on Thursday. Werenski, that went off Lorentz right to Merzlikins. Turned over again. Nick Robertson scores!
And this is just kind of the gift, as you can see Werenski looking up. An errant play is it. Good job of Lorentz making the play, but now you get a goaltender.
Smith on the board tonight. Makes a beautiful move. Center goes, and it's in the net. My goodness. The Vegas Golden Knights victorious in overtime with 28.4 seconds left on the clock. And what a dagger to the Flames' playoff hopes.
The way Dustin Wolf has played, the hockey gods just not smiling on him on this one.
Waits, fires, broken up in front, rebound! It's touched home! The Capitals tie.
The Caps will take
the fans loving it, but it was the veteran defenseman, it looked like Connor Murphy, knocking it into his own net.
Oilers win the first face-off of that shift, and then they spend the rest of it in the offensive zone.
Zuccarello scores! He threw it over the back of the net. It deflects in off Sorokin, and Minnesota has the game's first goal.
Boy, how about this one? I don't think anybody in the building knew it was in the back of the net.
A high slot. Yes. Giveaway to the front. Fiala scores. A giveaway turns into a goal, and it's 2-1 and a 4-on-4.
And John Marino just throws this right onto the stick.
Shin pinned, but Thomas there, right in front, backhander. They score! Jake Devers has made it 2-0 St. Louis.
What a play right there. Great execution, great finish.
Wentberg deflects, comes free to Toffoli, and he scores. Johansson has some space and scores! DeFaber, he scores! Thompson's shot deflected, and Celebrini scores. Now to Eriksson at the shot, save, rebound, they score! Fleury with a save, rebounds behind him, and they score. Plays it in behind, Smith back to Celebrini, and he scores. Block, got it back, Kaprizov, scores! Rossi knocks it out of the air, they score! Fires, save Georgiev, rebound loose, they score! Holding, Eriksson scores! Celebrini centers, Kovalenko scores! Gotten it to him. Here's Celebrini for the hat trick. Gives to Smith a shot, he scores! And with 50.4 seconds left, the extra attacker goal for San Jose ties it at 7. Kaprizov drops, Zuccarello. Back to Kaprizov, he scores! It's an overtime win for the Wild!
Here is Ovechkin, shoots, he scores! He scores! Number 895!
Thank you, Les Sorokin, to let me score 895. Love you, brother.